Hey guys, hello Dystonia warriors. How are you all doing today? It's pretty cold. It's supposed to be rainy all day. It hasn't started yet, but it's going to. Anyway, we are on letter I, and I've actually been struggling a little bit of what letter I. I kept on thinking injection, but I'm like, that's not really about dystonia. I mean, yeah, Botox, obviously. But then I thought about it, and I'm like, what about inherited forms of dystonia, meaning genetics in a sense? So we are gonna talk little by little. And obviously, if you want more in depth about all these dystonias, either I will do it down the road throughout the alphabet, or we'll see what happens. So there's at least 6 of them that is inherited forms of dystonia. So you get the early onset of childhood. Basically, you get the symptoms of dystonia in your early childhood, just like for me when I got mine when I was 8 years old. So in a sense it could be inherited, but at the same part I don't really know, because the only person that I kind of know but I don't really know is my great aunt, but we don't know if she's blood related, I don't know. We'll do some we'll do some detective work and find out more about that. But yes, I might have early onset dystonia in my childhood. That's what I'm thinking is what I got. Next is dopa responsive dystonia. Now, I don't really know exactly what that means. I know I should have done more research about that, but maybe I'll do like a part 2 or something. Let me actually do like a little note on that, so that way I can get more in depth of dope responsive dystonia. So the next one is something that I have mentioned before on this channel. Basically, the paroxysmal dystonia. So I have mentioned that before. I forgot what part of this is for the dystonia. But as I remember, it involves your eyes. I know there's a biosperm or something, but this one also does something with your eyes as well. So next, there's X-linked dystonia and Parkinson. So this one's like X-linked, meaning your X and Y chromosome or your XX of your girl. And so something with that X, meaning your guy, your X chromosome basically has something of dystonia, which is the DYS1 gene. So that's pretty cool, and I will definitely talk about that when we get to X. So definitely look out for that one when we get closer to that. So Mino, Colic dystonia, which that one is actually interesting, because a few years ago I was diagnosed with mono, and I've done better. Mono's not really like you're sick. It just means that you don't have enough iron in you, and you can just be very tired all of the time. So I'm gonna bring that up to my doctor that I found. Maybe it's part of my dystonia, why I'm so exhausted all the time. But I did have monocolic. I don't know if I still have it, but I have been doing better. So just stay hydrated if you have Dystonia, because yeah, it will dehydrate you. So the next one is rapid onset dystonia Parkinson's. This basically means it's combining you. You're either dystonia or you're Parkinson's, or it's like a little of both, and it happens during like an older stage of life. So, of course, I wanted to go more in depth in these different forms of dystonias, which are inherited. Of course, I will do that. But I just wanted to let you guys know what all this is all about. I hope you guys have a great rest of your December 13th, and have a great one, guys.